Hello, Wastelanders. So it's been a minute since I was live streaming. We had some frustrations with our Sim Settlements 2 playthrough. When we got to Chapter 3, it got real buggy, as some of you remember. Hey, hun, nice to have you on the channel. And so, we're not doing Sim Settlements this time around. We're going to just jump into some DLCs that are available in one of my Railroad playthroughs, because it's kind of fun to go through those fresh. So for anybody who's jumping on live and anybody who's watching this recorded later, if you remember our Railroad Renaissance video where we overhauled the Railroad faction, this character, Harriet, named after Harriet Tubman, she's going to be the one that we're using to jump into the DLCs and see what the Railroad can do in places like... Yeah, this is the first live stream for the Railroad character for sure. Yeah, and we're going to see what the Railroad can do with things like Far Harbor, Nuka World, even the Automatron DLC. We have taken this character to Far Harbor. She's gone there, but she has not gotten deep into it. She's never been to Nuka World. She has encountered Ada because it's a little hard to avoid encountering Ada sometimes, but she hasn't even done the first, part of that quest. So we got several DLCs to choose from. Oh, and I suppose Vault 88, if we want to go to that DLC too. She hasn't touched that one either, so there we go. So, as you recall, this is our Railroad character. Hey, Hajro. Here, let's go put her in a little better light, huh? There we go. Give her a little better lighting.
But we have the men and women.
Voila, right? So she's doing the noir thing. Hey, Dom. Good to have you on. So my ghoul video got a deep discussion going on Discord. The Discord I can't seem to join, I swear. Every time I try to follow one of the links from Inquisitor's Discord he set up for us, it just tells me I can't accept the invitation. I haven't figured my way around it yet, but I'll get there, because I do want to be on it, you know? And it was a Discord account that I opened in, at the end of 2023 and then never really went back into, so maybe that's part of my problem. I don't really know. But we have not only our character Harriet and Nick Valentine as a follower, which is going to be really fun in Far Harbor, I think, if we decide to go back there first. But we also have these FCOM followers, and they have been so much more survivable than my Minuteman followers for some reason. I haven't changed out any of their armor or anything like that, although I did put some ballistic weave on this guy. But we've got two T-51 suited dudes who I nicknamed Judge and Diesel. I was just trying out some of these FCOM features, which is pretty fun. I named this guy Dare because you only have so many. Diesel, Dare, and Judge. And then we've got where'd he go? Here he is. We've got Tin Man, although he's not nicknamed that. It was just an available nickname. We've got a reprogrammed synth on the squad too. All of them have stayed alive through everything I've done. They've made it look easy. I don't know what the difference is. My Minutemen were just dying right and left all the time, but yeah.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things
I think Nick Valentine looks amazing in that Handmaiden's outfit, and
heads up.
it really suits him, honestly.
Check with him.
We can start with Nuka World. That's the thing is, I figured we'd just determine on stream which DLC we want to go to first. Nuka World might be fun because I do have mods installed that will allow the Railroad to take over Nuka World once we've completed open season. I don't think there's a way to call the Railroad in to help me with open season, but I have FCOM, so I can just bring a squad, right? And it really doesn't seem like the Railroad's style to go full raider. You know what I mean? Oh, Dom, you don't have Prime Video. Well, yeah, that season is worth a watch when you do get a chance, for sure. Ooh, I would love to make a Railroad safe house in Nuka World. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling inspired. Let's take a quick look at some things, okay? Because, Dom, you in particular I need to have a discussion with. I did find a laser Garand, like someone dropped one, and I picked it up. I haven't renamed it yet. My problem is that if we go to this character's perk chart, she's all pistols and heavy weapons, right? There are no points in Rifleman perk, which makes things like the laser Garand not really perform all that well. So I don't have her packing it right now. I can change that. Or if you want to switch weapons, Dom, that's fine with me too. If you got a pistol in mind that you think would be awesome, right? So let's look at what she is packing. We have a quick draw combat knife that's got the stealth blade. I figured that's a decent, railroad thing. Let's go. We've got the Deliverer, of course, with some Degenerate DAC attachment pack stuff on it. Really decent weapon. I could go get Maria because I do now have that mod on this playthrough too, but it would replace Deliverer, and that seems a little wrong in a railroad playthrough, so I haven't gone and done that. Oh, flare gun, right, sure, okay. I am carrying some Institute gear because this is the Subversion modded version of the Railroad where I took over the Institute, and that was for the Railroad Renaissance video. So I'm packing, this as a lightweight missile launcher. We've got a few grenades. This is an interesting legendary melee weapon. Jordani Jovanovich's pen, which is basically John Wick's pen. 0 weight, that's the fun part. This bad boy, since I'm all about pistols, this is my sniper. 305 range. It's a Western revolver with some Degenerate DAC attachments like the marksman stock and the long barrel and stuff like that. And it's got the legendary effect, same as Kellogg's pistol, so that's kind of nice. But that's about it. Partly because, yeah, it's a pen weapon. Hang on, let me go back. Yeah, it's an Institute pen. See, the Institute, technically some of the scientists in the Institute, when you have the Institute Technology Overhaul by Mikolov, they'll try and defend themselves with a pen. It does like 1 damage or something, but technically they'll try and fight with it. But this one's got a bunch of poison damage too, so it's kind of slick. And since it doesn't weigh anything, I've just never taken it out of my inventory. And the other reason the inventory's so light, guys, is that she's only got 250 carry weight. I usually equip my characters with backpacks to bump that, but it just doesn't seem right. In the case of this particular vibe she's going with, it just doesn't seem right. So I've kept her as mostly a pistol specialist, and I've tried to keep her loadout pretty light. Like, if we go here, she's just rocking a few things. The other thing I did was I did pick this up from Far Harbor. This was Chase's weapon, the Institute pistol. I put an arc attachment on it, and then I ran to the death tunnel. That's where I got the ghoul footage, the ghoul fighting footage for the ghoul video I published last night. And this is a lot of fun with the arc thing if you're fighting crowds. So that's one of her weapons, which I didn't show you. Yeah. So there you go. There's our loadout right now. I don't have a lot. If we find some, amazing pistols, we're in great shape. If we find some good heavy weapons, we could be in good shape. And I have to show you guys, maybe remind you guys why the heavy weapons have a couple points in them, and it's because when Glory died in this playthrough, she dropped a legendary minigun that's like 50% more damage against humans. That was just too good of a minigun drop for me not to want to kind of build toward a little bit. So I did a little bit. Plus we have Final Judgment. We've just got a few heavy weapons that are pretty cool. Oh, and because of the railroad rifle, which I've got a few of. The problem with the railroad rifle is mostly that its trajectory speed's real slow. I was going to use it as a sniper, but you fire and then you skip a beat and then it hits the enemy. And the further away, the worse that gets. So it's, you know... I've found some interesting legendaries. The repellent stick. Look at this thing. Must be a Wasteland Imports thing? I don't even know which mod this came from. I just found it in the rotten landfill. What a weird one, right? So we've got some fun, you know, we've got some fun stuff to play with, and I can't play with all of it. We found a Wasteland chain gun that's got a bunch more damage. This one could be fun. It fires 38 rounds. It's not exactly a heavy hitter, though, at 11. Even with 2 points in the heavy gun mods. But it fires at a stupid fire rate, so... Is it Wasteland Imports? Yeah, okay. I felt like that was probably where that one came from. So there you go, guys. I mean, we have things we can play around with, but I so rarely do a truly focused build. It felt like the Railroad was kind of my opportunity to try to make a character really based on a specific class of weapon. Most of the time, I just throw points into all of them. And I thought, this time, lean on pistols. Right? And then, of course, I got sidetracked and tempted by heavy weapons, because I always do. But, yeah. Yeah, we got stuff to work with. Right now, we have Nick Valentine packing an Institute plasma gun. And these guys are packing mostly the weapons they came with. I just threw them on the workbench and cranked them up to full speed. The zap gun and the charger pistol, huh? I mean, I don't know what those are, but maybe if it's something I'd have to download. I don't expect this one to crash. We were getting crashes last time pretty often. This game doesn't do that too much, this playthrough. But, you know, we are planning another stream, so I could maybe in between streams jump on and look at those. Okay? I'm feeling a certain consensus about Nuka World. Oh, there's a... Oh, the Nuka World Park. Yeah, you're talking about Kitty Kingdom. It does have some stuff about ghouls. Yeah. All right. Hey, I'm sold. Let's do it. Let's take a look at our... we've got some side quests we could run. But, like Covenant, I haven't done Covenant. I've just walked through the gate, basically. We have a variable removal at Interstellar's Theater, and since I've never been in Nuka World, I've never taken care of that one. Hey, Z1. We could clear the hostels at Vault 95 if we want to do some railroad missions, but I do think we will do this bad boy. Right? Also, let me take a quick look. Our inventory's pretty light. I think we can just run straight there. I don't think I'm carrying too much. Are we ready? A Gauss revolver. Hey, I like that. Why am I not on the Discord server, Z1? I was trying to join, and it just kept saying I couldn't accept the invitation. I don't know what the deal was. I really, really don't. I want it on. You know, people kept dropping me more links, and I kept trying them. It just kept saying I couldn't accept the invitation. I don't know. The other weird thing about this playthrough is that even though I've turned off all of Sim Settlements 2 mods, I still see Sim Settlements stuff pop up here and there. I can't explain it. I doubled and triple checked that they're all turned off.
I want to flush your system randomly before your hair falls out.
If I see anyone violate protocol and enter that transit station before we're set, I'll have...
Hang on. We need subtitles on, don't we? What was it? Display, maybe? General subtitles on. Oh, okay. I guess they are on? I just didn't see them.
Now pick up the pace. I want to be able to report back to Cyprus ASAP.
Maybe that's what it is. There we go. I only have one missile, but I'm willing to use it. Alright, who's next? Oops. It'd be nice if I could silence this sniper pistol, right? Also, it's not night vision, so... Let's try something. Do I have any of this crazy cat's eye stuff? Yes, I do. Let's see if it really does help with low light vision. Okay, a little. Ooh, well then. Okay, it's popping off now, guys. This team is stupid good. They have just stayed alive without any real requirement for help.
Movement detected.
And I have done so little to make that happen. Yeah, that was one stealthy missile. Obviously, I've invested in some stealth points here. Where are these guys? It says there are a couple enemies basically straight ahead. I just don't see them.
Is someone present?
Hello? There you are.
They're gone for good.
Oh, there. He had a stealth boy on. Well, thank you. Deadly Commonwealth expansion, right?
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Alright. The cat's eye chem does work. The aid item. That's cool.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Oh look, they dropped a laser Garand too, but I already do have one back in the shop.
Hiding? What are you, scared?
Well,
Guess it's
let's
gone.
see. What do you mean, Z1? Have I already updated the game? I don't have I don't have the next gen update because I don't think that one comes out till the 25th, right?
Hello?
Oh, all the Nuka World loot.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
I do think YouTube tends to block links in chat, guys. Do we care about going up top? I don't know that I do. I don't know that I care about going to the top of the parking garage. I know there's some stuff to grab up there, but it's kind of like, so what, right? Oh hey, Lone Wolf, what's up? The gunners want to control Nuka World, so they're trying to like break in, but they haven't done so. We just kind of... Oh, here. In fact, I'll show you. I remember that we did pick something up. Kaler's Orders. That's who was in charge of these gunners here in the transit center. Jeez. All right. If we read it, it says, investigate the Nuka-Cola family radio signal. It's coming from Nuka World. It might be linked to Sergeant Lanier's missing recon team. Primary objective, secure the surrounding location, report back to me, then receive further instructions. So what we heard Kaler saying was, you don't go in there until we get orders to go in there. So they were kind of just holding the transit center here and waiting for their next bit of news. We're going to go inside, though. Right? Oops. Let's get rid of this radiation. Well, hun, it'll break some stuff.
Make sure you're never
Right.
followed here. It's
It'll
all
break
I'll
some
ask
stuff,
if you
but
want.
I think it'll be really good for consoles.
Jesus, shit. They're gonna die.
Oh, Harvey.
What happened to you?
Raiders. That's what. Those bastards have my family. You gotta help me. Please.
You look terrible.
Tell me about it. My family and I ran into some traitors a while back.
What's the plan, Lone
It was
Wolf?
safe
We're
settlement.
doing Nuka World. We're going to take it over with the railroad.
But when we got there, found out there
And then we can do
raiders the
Far
whole
Harbor,
time.
which is a lot of fun with a
Stringing us
noirish
along.
detective character and
Managed
Nick
to escape.
Valentine
My
as
wife
your
and son are still back
companion.
there.
And we can
I wanted to
do
get some help to go back
Automatron.
with them.
We can do Vault
Didn't
88
count
for
on
all I
taking a
care.
bullet.
Really, Z1? I don't know that any new updates have actually landed, Z1, so if your Fallout's not starting, it must be something else. Hey, Fallout boy. Good to have you.
Come on.
That's what trust gets you out here in the Commonwealth.
Sometimes hope kicks you while you're down. But sometimes it lends you a hand.
Oh, Harvey.
You're here for a reason. You gotta be. I turned on a transmitter here, hoping someone would come. I didn't think it worked.
Man.
but
Performance
you
of the
are.
year from Harvey,
Gotta
but
be
I get it.
some,
You know, later
right?
when you encounter him
So,
and he tries to explain
I'm begging you.
what he did here.
They're running out of time. If not for them, do it for the Caps. You bring them back safe, I can pay you. I swear.
What about you?
Just leave me. My wife and kid are all that
My
matters.
wife
You
and
hear
kid.
me? Tell me you'll do this. Does this mean you'll do it?
Okay, yeah,
I'll
Fallout
look
boy.
into it.
The
But no
character build is the
promises.
same one I used for the Railroad
Thank
Renaissance
God.
video. It's Harriet.
Here, take this. It's the password to the monorail.
She's
control
mostly
terminal.
about pistols.
Fastest
She's
way
got
to
some
get to
points
Nuka
into heavy
World is to
weapons,
take
lots
the
of
Nuka
stealth
Express.
perks.
When I shut it down,
She's wearing the
bastards
handmaiden's
couldn't follow me.
outfit.
Find the control terminal in the office
And she's
power
running
back up.
FCOM to have a bunch of
God
railroad
knows how much
backup
time we
with
have
Nick
left.
Valentine as her companion. That's the short version of the story. And you know, she looks dang sharp in all this spy, you know, like mid-century spy stuff get up. It's
Find the
pretty
control
great.
terminal. Power should be easy to
I
restart.
I seriously dig the look of my new railroad. It makes me like playing them. And I didn't realize it before, but part of the reason I didn't really play them was they were just visually a very underwhelming faction. There's no sense of what their style was. I mean, you knew what their mission was, but it's not really quite enough to get you to fall in love with a faction. Not, you know, not just their ideology. They kind of have to have a cool look too. Most of us play this game, at least to some degree, for the aesthetics of it, you know? And a lot of mentats. Man, the running gags in the Nuka World DLC about just corporate employee abuse and the various chemical dependencies that promoted, they just never stop. Okay, Dom, yeah. Like I said, if you want to pick a pistol so I could use it sooner, I would. I'd go for it. But I can also, you know, throw some rifle points in for her too. She just doesn't have any right now. She also has nothing in commando either. Which means that all of these handmade rifles we pick up in Nuka World... Hang on, guys. Means all these handmade rifles that we're going to pick up in Nuka World, probably I won't be able to modify them, you know? Not much. Okay. You know, we could loot this place a little more thoroughly, but let's not bother, right? Let's just get to Nuka World. You guys ready? I'm going to turn this up for me. Okay, Dom. Let's think about that, right? Activate, come on. Travel to Nuka World. I downloaded a mod that will silence radio music in the background in an attempt to not keep getting constant copyright dings on my live streams. We'll see if it worked. It doesn't seem to have stopped the Nuka World like music playing in the background, so I don't know.
Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka Cola Corporation, we want to welcome every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety,
Man, I have a crew with me.
Or utilize the provided handrail while the train is in motion.
I feel like,
If you'll direct your
you know,
attention
3
to
or
the
4
right side
extra
of the long
followers
ramp,
is
you'll
plenty
enter
most of the times.
Fizz Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in
Yeah.
Nuka World and features the 5-star
Dom, I'm
Fizz
gonna
Top
think about that.
Grill.
If I find an awesome pistol, I'll put your name on it.
Coming up in the heart of Nuka
I'll find a
World,
clever way to put your name on it,
Nukatown,
right?
USA. Featuring
So, Harvey bagged another sucker to help his family.
Oh, Porter.
That gag still works. I only got a minute.
He's a decent companion, and his perk is good, but it's so hard to...
Name's Gage.
It's
Porter
just
Gage.
so hard to feel like it's worth all the raider settlements and
No rescue mission.
stuff just to get him all the way to his full affinity.
But if you somehow make it through alive, I have an interesting offer for you. In the meantime,
Well,
have fun and put on a good
I've heard
show.
it's mostly the Fallout 4 script extender that is broken. I've heard that that's mostly the issue, and most big mods use it, but not every mod does.
We are
And like
now
you said, a lot of
arriving at the
console
station.
stuff
Please be sure to
isn't that
collect
big.
any children and personal belongings before
Yeah,
exiting
Gage's
the
perk, I do
Nuka
mean that, huh?
Express.
Wasteland is
Hey, Inquisitor.
problem than even the Institute.
All you missed was kind of an intro to this character and us deciding that the Nuka World DLC was where we wanted to run with her.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet.
Okay, let's see. Probably Deliverer's decent to clear this with. I'm going to use this one a lot.
And she's off. Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration.
Sorry that it's so
from our
dark.
previous
I didn't really mean to pick a dark time of day for this, but this is what we got. By the way, I made a video with her that I've got film for a video with this character where I put the railroad up against all those new raider gangs that we added with the unique raider patrols. Wow. Hard to take that thing out. You know what? There we go. Yeah, I think it's going to be chaos for a minute there.
Come on, Vic. While we're young here.
God, the commentary. You know, Nuka World did get that part, the kind of the irreverence and the irony. They got that pretty right.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Let's see.
Find him. For now.
A lot of turrets around here. What can I eat? Sure. Decent looting in this DLC. The Nuka-Cola mixes are fun. I like finding the recipe books for those. Is that right? You guys are busy fixing Frost for me? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. We just picked up a sensor module. That's a nice find, actually. Those are really hard to come across as far as junk items go. And I can use them for crafting. Oh. I can use them for crafting Kellogg's cybernetic implants, which is nice. What do I want to eat? Sure. Okay. I did put a lot of points into lockpicking and hacking too, since this is kind of a spy character.
One tiny little lock. Let's see how long the gauntlet lets her enjoy that one.
Alright, I've got a lot of people following me, and I don't know if they're going to start tripping every trap down there, but that would sort of suck if they did. Right? Hopefully they can live through it if they do. I don't remember where all the traps are here, actually.
It's decision time. All doors lead to death. Some just a little slower than others.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna need a little help with the rads. Let's see. Who's throwing all the grenades? Oh, lordy. At least I'm assuming they're throwing the grenades.
Because our little Vic is about to get roasted like a squirrel on a stick.
Yeah, if you say so, Redeye.
Someone thinks she's a real tough gal, eh?
Ooh. Okay, Inquisitor. That's good news. I am also interested in how delayed Fallout London is going to be. Because potentially that is a big deal.
The gauntlet ain't through with her yet.
Hey, Damien. Yeah, I really like this railroad spy style. I enjoy playing it now. Yeah, guys, I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely turned off every Sim Settlements 2 mod. Disabled it. I didn't uninstall it completely, but I disabled them all, and I'm still finding like Nightingale caches and stuff like that around. It's a little weird. I don't think I've ever turned on a beacon at any of my settlements, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Honestly, I just actually really don't know.
This Vic takes any longer, we're all gonna die of boredom.
And Inquisitor, I did go on, you know, I went on Nexus. I really tried to find out if there was something I had overlooked or some kind of compatibility issue.
Aw, what? Call me crazy, but I think our Vic's got something against fun.
These don't turn on if the monkey's not there, right? Okay.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
The rats. Yeah. Yep. Basically, hun. I just make myself at home in the middle of all the trash and start cooking. I don't really care about all this loot that much.
She survives what's next.
Maybe this feels like too much of a speed run or something. But I'm guessing most of us have done this enough times that you don't feel like you're missing anything if I go through this a little quick, right? Yeah. I wonder about that too.
Is this some kind of joke? I knew we should have put turrets in there.
Ooh. Easy, guys. Who did it? Oh my gosh, you idiots. But those T-51 suits that the two railroad heavies are wearing, they're pretty legit. What the... Guys!
Hell yeah!
Crying out loud. I guess everybody's still alive, though. I'm telling you, these guys are beast mode compared to the Minutemen.
What the hell? Goddamn Derek! That was supposed to be
Derek.
boarded up.
I love how Redeye's yelling at some guy named Derek. Just calling him out by name. That's so great. God damn it, Derek. Oh my gosh, if I don't disable every single thing here, these idiots behind me are gonna just start lighting them up, aren't they? Not ideal. Okay, so far so good. Any other grenade bouquets? These guys just do not know how to keep a low profile. I mean, I know they're wearing power armor, but I thought they were railroad operatives, you know? Aren't they supposed to have like a little bit of decorum? And I hear them fighting Mirelurks.
Come on, Vic, while we're young here.
Sorry, I have to do this or you know what'll happen. These guys will just bumble right into all this stuff as they go. I probably missed one. Oop, easy. Yeah, okay, or several. Oh, jeez. There were a lot. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Can we find Redeye? I don't think I've ever done it. He's always just been a disembodied voice.
She's clever. Time for a little reality check.
Sergeant Marks, huh?
Let's see if the Vic can kill
From
the
the gunners.
gas before the gas kills her.
I think this explodes if we're not careful. I'll take a mighty machete. How many of these things are there? Too many. I have to look at the Nuka World radio station. Oh, I gotta find it. Got it. That makes sense.
Hello?
Got company.
All right.
Okay. Who's with me? Pretty much everybody. We're all still here. That's cool.
Let's get a move on. Doesn't matter what you do. The gauntlet gets them all in the end.
It doesn't. It doesn't get them all. Hey, if we can find Redeye, I'll do it. I've never done that before.
That's right, Vic. Breathe that fresh air in.
I've always wondered if taking Med-X would prevent that poison gas effect. It seems like it ought to, you know? Well, hello.
Don't break a sweat. Look alive!
I like how Nick gun bashes a flying ant swarm. Those are some reflexes. That's some Mr. Miyagi stuff there. Ant meat, ant meat. I don't think ant meat really helps anybody out much, right? Like cooking up ant doesn't do that much for anybody, I don't think. Fun little segment of the park. Okay, now I remember where we're at. Sometimes I like to just murder all these people, and other times I just blast through this. I think we'll go the fast route, right?
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic. God damn, look who's in the home stretch. Time for a little audience participation.
Okay, I just ran right past all those grenade bouquets. If I get out of here fast enough, my idiot followers probably won't trip any of that, right? Ta-da!
Well, I'll be damned. You know what that sound means? Get
Oh,
your
fire
ass out
resistance.
the corridor.
Okay.
The main
Okay,
event
Damien.
is about to begin.
Yeah, I noticed the way that seemed to work like that, Inquisitor. I agree. It seems like the ants are just treated like one big moving body. Oh, yeah. We got Porter and Overboss Coulter and...
Finally. Now go shut off that damn alarm.
All right, I'm on it.
Now where? There's my next victim now. Don't look like much. Here's a quick rundown how this works. You go stock up, make yourself presentable. Then we're gonna give these folks a show.
Why is Coulter Australian?
Where I decorate these walls
Wait.
here with your lovely
That's not
parades.
Australian. Why is he British?
Thanks to this suit, I'm the only one that wins this fight. Period. Think you're hot shit getting this far. Huh. Think again.
I mean,
All right, Gage.
it's 200 years since the bombs
Something
dropped,
tells me
which
I'm
means it's
ready.
200 years since anybody really moved from Britain to America, or vice versa. So, like, is there a colony somewhere that full of just British ancestry that continues to speak in their own, accented dialect? Or was there a ship he managed to hop on that got across the Atlantic? Maybe Fallout London would answer some of these questions for all I know. Assuming we see it sometime in our lifetimes.
All right, listen the hell up. If you want to make it out of this alive, I've only got a minute. Find the intercom on the wall. I'll make it quick.
Yeah. Right, Dom. He's a teaser for Fallout London. I like that.
I know you're still in there.
Who is this?
I'm the guy that's gonna get you out of this alive. So listen up.
One hell of a disagreement.
Oh yeah, Inquisitor. I plan to.
All right, I'm listening.
My kind of gal.
Which of our weapons do we want to fight him with, I wonder?
You made it this far. You obviously got skill. But this fight coming up is rigged.
Yeah, Dom.
You get me? Overboss Coulter.
Me too. Tenpenny and
Power armor set up to
Fallout
draw
London.
enemies
That's gonna be fun stuff.
in the arena. Damn thing's invincible. You name it, someone's tried it. Miniguns, grenades, not a scratch.
Not a scratch, huh?
You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't expect anything less from a raider.
You know us well then. You want to win? I stashed a weapon in the lockers. Get it.
Alrighty. Okay, lots to loot here. I guess we'll take a second to do it. I mean, who doesn't like ammo, right? It's kind of fun to see mods, modded weapons just show up as, environmental elements in the game. It's great. Okay, so where is that dang squirt gun anyway? I have forgotten which locker it's actually in. Oh, I think I see it. There we go. I don't need the combat knife. Lots of DLC rounds. Okay.
Is this a squirt gun?
Yeah, I know what it looks like. You're just going to have to
It's good to
trust
be back
me.
with everybody. I was getting messages about people kind of missing the streams, and I had to admit I could count myself among you. These are nice.
I've always wanted one of these. I made a great toy for Sean.
Oh, great. You're
Weird
a lucky
reference.
day. Congratulations. Now we can get on with it. Once the water hits Coulter's electrically charged power armor, the circuits are gonna short out. It'll kill his defenses, but you only have so much time to do some damage before they recharge. You take him
You
out,
know every inch
I
of this
promise you,
game, Inquisitor.
it'll be worth every minute spent in this gauntlet.
Every inch. Interesting way to put it.
Consider it done.
That's what I like to hear. All right, it's time. I'll open the door. See you on the other side.
Yeah, Inquisitor, I'm trying to join the server. I tried to join. It just kept saying I couldn't accept the invitation, so I'm gonna figure it out. I just couldn't figure it out yesterday. Wait. I get to the core through the bathroom? Yeah, that's it. Ooh, forgot about this thing. Nothing I care about. Let's grab that. Can't go back through there. Okay. Okay.
Huh? Power to the arena's down by...
Everybody's closed out but me, right? Well, okay, let's check our weapons. What are we going to use? This one might be decent because it's automatic, and I can get, you know, a decent fire rate out of it. Don't have any missiles left for the launcher. You know, we could just try to go John Wick's pen on him. That might be interesting. Where did I pick that up? I don't need that. Let's see. Clearly, we need to put this somewhere. I guess we'll put it there. Okay, Dom, yeah, thanks. I'm trying to join Discord, I swear. I linked it to my Steam account and everything, but it just won't let me into the thing no matter which of the invite links I try to use. And you guys posted several, so I tried them all, I promise. But the notorious DOM on Discord. All right, yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that workaround. Let's see. Should we try the pen, guys? Should we try to take him out with the pen? I'm not much of a melee person, so this could go poorly. We're gonna save this bad boy. And I suppose we should. Let's see. We can definitely take something to up our damage, right? We could do the Yao Gai roast. That would do it. Sure, why not? Are we ready?
At the back! Are you ready for things to get wild?
Let's go get this guy with the squirt gun and the John Wick pen. I don't see a flaw in this plan. South Philly Psycho. Maybe they'd let you do Psycho Philly? You know, like Psychobilly. Okay, gotta get closer. Hey, buddy. Wait, just a sec, guys. I forgot to put the pen as a quick reference thing. Yeah, we'll just put it there. Where'd he go? Alright. Come to me, buddy. Is it even working on him a little bit? Not very much. Okay. I told you guys I wasn't the best. Here we go. Sorry. Where'd he go? What? I can't even see. Oh, there he is, of course. Wow, I'm bad at this. Hey, it's working. Cool. Where'd he go? Okay. Let's go get him. We did it. We killed him with a pen. I mean, it wasn't pretty because I'm not great, but... Fun. That was fun.
This chick? Are you sure, Gage?
They have their doubts after we killed their overboss with a pen. They have their doubts? I don't get why.
She'll get respect when she earns respect.
You know, the poison damage in that pen might have gone through his damage force field, but probably not. Still, I kind of wondered, like, it's not like a Raider suit of armor has any poison resistance built into it. Well, Damien, John Wick would have done it in like 2 hits, but I did what I could. Okay, well, let's see what we can get off of this guy, right? Well, we always got to grab that, you know. I think he's got better Raider stuff, right, than most people. Let's talk to Porter.
Tell you, worked like a charm.
Yeah, the pen did. I used a squirt gun and a pen to take down a power armored mini boss. That's great.
So you really wanted the overboss dead?
Dead. Out of the way. What's the difference? Either way, good riddance. The plan was a success.
He didn't have to kill my dog. It's true. Good point.
Death by squirt gun. I'd love to see the message on his tombstone.
I'd write the message
Tell
on
me
his
about
tombstone with the pen that killed him.
Look at his face
That's what
with
I'd
the
do.
suit sorted out. I get that you have no idea what's going on and everything is coming at you real fast. But you need to listen.
Okay, Gage.
Taking out Coulter wasn't just a last-minute decision. It was something a few of us here have been working on for a while.
That's right.
Now that he's actually gone,
My dog's actually very hard to
got
kill
ourselves
because,
a vacancy
you know,
in
he's
the overboss
labeled as
department.
essential, which is
Guess what?
only right.
You just got the job. All I'm asking is that you trust me on this and give it a shot.
If only John Wick's dog was an essential companion, then we wouldn't have had 4 movies worth of revenge based on it, right?
Let's just say you've got my attention.
Good. Now listen up, because I've got a lot to say.
There's actually a lot of
Raider
dialogue
gangs
here.
that run the show at Nuka World. The Disciples, the Operators, and the Pack. And yeah, if the names didn't give it away, these ain't your typical Raiders. These morons don't exactly play nice with each other.
Actually, you know,
Thanks to
Gage's
Coulter,
dialogue is
this
great.
place is a
It's
powder
very
keg
helpful.
just waiting to blow
Lots
sky
of
high.
exposition, right?
One
But
wrong move, and we're
about
gonna
the
have a
900th
bloodbath
time you
on
hear
our
it,
hands. I think you have
you
what
stop
it
not
takes
needing him
turn
to
things around and
fill you in quite
keep
as much.
these gangs from tearing each other apart.
Sounds like fun. Count me in.
That's the spirit. Now, I'm sure you got a lot of questions, but if this ain't the place.
Oh, don't worry.
Meet
I
me
know
at
all
the
about
overhaul.
super secret stuff. I'm a spy, Gage. Aren't you paying attention to the cool spy getup we're wearing?
We can talk there. Just let me get that door for you.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna get the door for me. What about my friends? What about my pals?
See a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work.
Oh, there they all are, suddenly
Oh, do
behind
not
me,
let it
of course,
get to
but
you
that's fine.
sometimes.
Okay, fun stuff. I'm not gonna loot everything. I know there's stuff to go grab up there in the stands and that kind of thing. I don't care quite enough about it to do that, though. Let's see. But since the Nuka World Raiders are keeping the traders like slaves here, and our character is in the railroad and is named Harriet, we're not joining the raiders. What? Now we're overweight? Oh my gosh.
Hey.
What's the
Nick, you're
plan?
carrying some stuff, pal.
If I got it.
Let's see what we want to hand him, right? I have 9 fragment mines. Of course I do. I don't need this thirst zapper anymore. Some cunning combat armor, huh? I didn't even realize I'd picked that up. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we're carrying a lot of legendary armor. I know where that came from. It came from the Death Tunnel. If you guys haven't played the Death Tunnel mod yet, then heck, maybe I'll take you there because it's fun. It's fun. Just ghouls forever. And then, of course, if you play with a mod that replaces ghouls with other enemies, it can get really, really challenging. You guys want me to try to find Redeye? I don't know where the Nuka World radio building is. If you guys can tell me where to go look for it, I can try to get there. I have to pick up all the Nuka Colas because, of course, I plan on doing a bunch of the mixes. It's fun. Oh, I missed one. Nuka Cola Dark, no less. And I have to say, I do love these machines that just basically refill themselves constantly for you. I don't know why they do that after 200 years, but mine is not to ask, right? I just won't complain. Speak to Harvey? Maybe. Maybe we'll speak to Harvey. Near the gate. In the alley. I mean the gate... This one? The main gate here?
Super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild.
This is the front gate. We've got the market.
If there's anything left. How good is this source?
In the alley. Okay. Okay, we'll go looking. It makes sense that there would be a Nuka World radio. I have to admit. I don't see it yet.
Caught one of the traders
I'm gonna...
stealing food.
What? How is this empty? Dang it. When that one's full, it always refills itself. Lame to get a spawn where it's empty. Jeez. Okay, so maybe this is the gate we're talking about?
Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow her?
Caps Cafe.
She ain't even a waiter.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a long time.
Close to the operators. Maybe this alley then, huh? You know something I've never done is I've never actually gotten the find the hidden Cappies quest finished. Never done it. There's just too much dang work. I know I should want to, and maybe you guys can help me actually do it this time. It just felt too hard to track all that stuff down. Am I just the laziest human being ever? It seems like a cool like premise for a quest, and I get why they'd want to make it, you know, not like an like an auto finish sort of quest, but okay, so it's not in this alley. Okay.
How come she gets to be overboard? I mean, hell, if I'd known they were looking for somebody, I would have thrown my name in there. Well, whatever. I can't wait to see what our new leader has planned. At least, it can't be any worse than Coulter, right?
I'm near to the radio, huh?
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Wasted time now. No one's stopping your performance.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strongest.
I mean, we're here. I guess I'll just grab this stuff.
You really want the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
Yes, I did, railroad operator. Where is this radio? I know this isn't it. This is the... Right, this is that thing. I swear, I have done open season and then where the Raider radio just keeps on working. Like, he just keeps talking like he didn't even do it.
Haven't slept in days.
So there's the parlor. That's the Nuka Cade.
A lot of people out here to use a hand.
That's the operators. I didn't see the radio, you guys. And I know it's not over here, is it? I mean, this is the clinic is over here.
Things are boring as hell.
Guess I should look, though.
Team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Where all the sense got it.
I love that this Nuka machine has, like, the video playing. It's such a fantastically disturbing little safety cartoon. So great. I don't know if you guys have sat and watched the safety rules for the park, but they're exactly what you would expect from a Fallout game, where it's just really dark, violent, unnecessarily dangerous.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe the takeover mods do interfere with it.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Where is the radio station? Is it over here, you guys?
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not
Okay,
fun.
disciples.
Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. Would have done a lot worse for a cigarette.
I remember.
I remember. I've
Anything I can lug for you?
always liked the implication
Damn Nuka-Cola
of that,
stuck in my head again.
whatever it is.
Well,
Let my imagination run wild, you know. All right. We're not carrying much, except for this stuff. Nick, you're a beast. Holy
See what
cow.
I can do.
I can see what you can do. You can carry anything,
That
man.
last one died too fast. Losing my touch.
I don't know where the radio is, guys. It's in an alley. Okay. We'll find it. We will obviously find it. Which alley? That's the question, right? I'm just picking up every Nuka Cola I can get. If this guy's terrible, stupid, improvised songs get me a copyright strike, I'm gonna be so mad. Supposedly, I have a whole mod for that. Has anybody run all the way through Fizztop Mountain to get to the upper floor? I did the very first time I got this little quest to meet Gage. I went through the whole mountain. Thought that was the only way up. Seemed like a bit much, and then I discovered the elevator.
Home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes.
Redeye is not
But
the
this
best.
view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under
Dom, you're
your
teasing
control.
me. Buffalo wings. Now I'm hungry. Are you happy?
I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss,
I guess I should have stopped by the market and gotten the open season quest, but
nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes, or at least the potential. For a good
the
while
trouble
now,
with
we've needed
Nuka
someone
World
to
is
get
if you
shit
do
done.
open season, and there's really no other way with this character to make that make any sense. If you do open season, then there's a lot less to the DLC. It's just like now take over the parks, which is just a lot of shooting and some, questing. Mostly fetchy type questing. Yeah, that's kind of it.
I thought we were having a conversation.
Sorry,
Oh,
pal.
jeez.
I don't want the job.
Oh, come on. I haven't even told you about all the perks yet. Like I told you, better to be running these guys than fighting them. And, you try and leave now. That ain't gonna go over so well. Just give it a chance, okay? You might even have a little fun. Look, I'll be honest.
I mean, who doesn't like wings, Dom? I don't get them very often, but, I don't turn my nose up at them.
Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting the
Agreed,
culture
Damien.
this time.
I've got,
My
like,
talents are best put to
some
use helping a
serious
new overboss
weight
get all this shit
hanging
under
out with me.
control.
And Gage
Get
is
me?
sort of like, well, you don't want to piss anybody off. I'm like, I think maybe I could handle it if I did. Let's just insult
so
this
you're
guy.
a coward. I get it.
No. A coward would have run for the hills when things started looking bad. That ain't me. I mean to fix what's gone wrong here. And I'm saying I need your help. Slinging insults back and forth ain't gonna get us nowhere.
Oh,
Let's take a
Gage.
step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka World. Shit. This was the dream.
Yeah.
Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it.
I mean, he's a good pitch man.
The disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front
okay.
gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then
Right, I do like taking over Nuka World with the Minutemen. I like that mod. But this is the Railroad. We're going to do it Railroad style. And I think FCOM and all this backup I have is probably going to be enough to do it.
Started pissing each other off. It was
Yeah, Redeye is the coward, for sure.
real
For sure, Dom.
mess.
Sounds like this whole thing is a waste of time.
Nope. That's bullshit. It can work. It just needs someone capable of running the show. Someone like you. You know, I've heard of you and that institute of yours.
What's this?
Some pretty shady stuff you all are up to. Guess I already know you're willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want.
Oh, really now?
Look, I know
See,
these
because with
guys.
Subversion, we took over the Institute with the Railroad,
Against them for
and we
years
just
now.
didn't blow it up.
I'll help you.
We just
okay?
freed the synths.
Walk you through everything. First thing you
Gage
gotta
was
do is
referencing
get
that.
the
That's
gangs
interesting.
behind you. Without them supporting you.
I've never come here
not
after
getting shit
finishing the game on,
You
I
don't
guess,
have to
what
trust
the
Hell, you
game
have to
considers
like
to be an
it,
Institute
but you
victory,
need
even
them
though I
to
kind of
respect
consider it
you,
to be a
enough to follow
Railroad
you.
victory.
I don't need them. I get by just fine on my own.
Oh my God, shut up with this. I'm telling you, you need their help. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little.
Oh, Damien, it's the subversion mod. It lets you... The one I was talking about was a subversion mod. That's where you can... When you take over the Institute, you can just convince the Railroad that now that you're in charge, you can just free the synths and nobody has to get blown up. And we also can replace Maxon with a synth. So you don't have to blow up the Brotherhood either. Oh, yeah, okay.
I've got enough going on. I don't need this hassle.
Are you screwing with me? Come on. This is the opportunity of a lifetime here.
Oh, right. Okay, that. No, I don't think there is a way to take over the Nuka world with the Railroad. I'm just saying this FCOM mod, Fallout Commander, that lets me roll with this crew. I think it's going to be enough. I can just summon a whole platoon of these guys, like 25 or something if I wanted to. But even the bunch I've got with me is pretty formidable. Wow, got dark while we were having this long-winded conversation.
Are you gonna talk to the
So
gang?
I have a mod where we have a workbench here in the Fizz Top Grill, but even with scrap everything, we can't scrap everything. Look, I'm not sure why, and you know, there's multiple tables here, so I could scrap one of those coffee tables, I guess. I'm not sure which of my mods is making this kind of thing happen here, where there's like a trash can phased into a table. I'm wondering if it's the one that put a helicopter, like a vertibird landing pad on the roof of the Fizz Top Grill. So here's the ladder to get up to the roof. Maybe that one like did something with the precombines that keeps me from being able to scrap everything, but I have been able to scrap everything in this grill before, and it makes me sad not to be able to get rid of all this junk, you know? Yeah, hun, that mod lets you replace Elder Maxon with a synth. You have to get the right dialogue speech checks to do it, but yeah, I did it. I don't know if I did it on this playthrough. I think I'm actually enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel on this playthrough, but I have done it. Didn't we do it in the last live stream? Didn't we do it with our Minuteman character, with Glory? I swear we did. Anyway. Okay.
So come on. Are you gonna talk to the gangs? Get them on your side?
I guess. It's worth talking to them to maybe just to get Problem Solver from Mason, right? Right, there's no bossing around. That's true. You make a good point. Alright, 12:12. So we've got a little time left on this stream. Let's do this. Let's talk to the bosses. And then I think we might have enough time at that point to go and check out a park. Because if we go to the Galactic Zone, we've got the Railroad has me hunting down a courser, even though technically I guess I freed all the synths and we don't have to hunt coursers anymore, but that's still, there's still Radiant quests that happen anyway. So.
Boss, because we sure will be.
And does anybody ever, like, if you do the Raider version, is there anybody who ever favors the Disciples? Because they always get the short end of the stick. If I actually do the Raider thing, I give them the fewest parks every time.
He knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as she doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah.
Right.
As much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
The new OB, huh?
Hey.
I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha.
Okay, Ditsy.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk to Nisha.
And what are you? His grandma? If I was,
I would have slit that little suck-up's throat a long time ago. Gage
Good
will
comeback,
never
Nisha.
be one of us. He's a failure. He's lucky we're giving him a second chance. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with.
I see.
I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples.
I don't know, Hajro. I don't know how
have
she
one
sees through
rule
that mask. Maybe she's just so
and that's
badass
keep
she
it
doesn't
peace
need
of
to.
this
Like it's some kind of kung fu, you know,
Otherwise, the way we see it, this
mind
world
ability.
stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
I bet you guys are great at parties.
Side
I'm just
with
gonna go
us,
the
you'll soon
sarcastic
find out. Just don't slack off when it comes to actually doing your job. We got Coulter Nuka Town, and suddenly he forgot the big picture. We both know how that turned out. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet after all.
The operators are
Of
my
course, it was
favorite.
total shit at first.
They seem the closest to
imagination.
an actual like
But we spiced it up a bit.
unit. The pack is second. They're definitely fun to look at. The hardest to look at and the most macabre and sort of two-dimensionally boring to me are the Disciples, but that's me. That's me.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you.
Yeah, I'm
He
making
made
fun of them a little
promises
bit.
to get us here.
Hun, to answer your
Never
question.
followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Depends on what you're looking for.
Someone who's not afraid to get blood on their hands and make some real changes around here. You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little
Right, I like the operators.
We back you.
They feel more like you could work with them.
Everybody wins.
You know, the Disciples are psychotic. Should we threaten her? Let's try it.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. I'll see
Cool,
how
that
this
worked out.
plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice,
Yeah,
there's
Hajro,
no
the pack
shortage
do
of
have a
work
nice
around
aesthetic.
here. So if you're looking
And it's
to
very
prove you've got
it's
what
very
it takes,
Fallout. You know, the pack with the stuffed animals strapped to them and stuff, that seems like a Fallout move. That level of kind of almost irreverent, tongue-in-cheek chaos is it's Fallout. So I get it. Makes sense to me. I personally like the operators for being smooth. They seem like an organized crime group that makes sense. Yeah. But actually, you know, when you do actually do the Nuka World thing, and you are a raider, and then in the end you end up having to like go take the power plant back.
Nisha really only has one rule around here.
It's pretty cool to do it with the Disciples and the pack. I mean the operators in the pack. Those bosses are kind of fun to have backing you up, you know?
We can head on in over. All anyone's turned up
Yeah.
so far is that she's got
Yeah, that's a good point, Hajro.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go.
Actually, our new overboss, I think, did the Start Me Up mod and was a railroad agent, but whatever.
Hey there.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot.
Huh.
Made us all look
It's the
bad.
first time I've seen him wearing the glasses.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his
Yeah,
knees?
that is what they said, Damien.
Bored. Kinda like this conversation now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless.
What's with Mags' armor?
Gage's decree means that you're the new
Her chest is like
I
phased
suppose
through
we
it.
can only hope you work out better
What's
than
up with
the
that?
last one. I'm Mags.
Look, see?
This is my brother.
I don't remember that being the case before.
Along with our co-conspirator Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should
It's not always like that, right?
Because we're the only ones who see this
See what I'm
place
talking
for
about?
what it is. A temple. A
I'm
testament.
not really
to
complaining. It
everything
looks
that
kind of
matters in
good,
this
actually,
world.
but I don't remember that ever being how her armor looked before.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie
Right?
in order to restore it to that goal, though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountain.
Yeah, I guess so,
And
Dom.
that means if you're going
She's
to be
just
in
feeling,
charge around
just
here,
feeling herself too
we'd
much for
like
this
some
armor.
assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose, and that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their
I don't know.
fucking money.
I'm sorry. That sounds like a demand. I'm the overboss around here, and I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Of course, boss.
Whatever you
Both
say.
of their armors are a
So,
little
You're welcome in the
different.
parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home.
Huh.
And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. But do take a little time to consider the kind of
Right.
life we could all have.
You
if
know,
put this
yeah,
place back
Damien,
to doing
I get
what
it.
Does best.
A tribal like character might be kind of fun, and you know their armor, the Nuka World Raiders armor is pretty good armor. It does have decent stats, so. Let's steal some stuff. Jump on Mags's chair. Ooh, we got some missiles. Good. We were all out of
Hey,
those.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
I'm
Never
taking
did get
bullets.
why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had
I
us.
don't need to go through the rest of this place. I know there's more to grab, but I honestly don't really feel like I need it.
Don't need the rest.
Overboss. Making trouble? Good.
All right.
Overboss.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know where NCR Ranger Goodman is. He usually could have joined us by now,
Never
but
did get
you
why
know,
Coulter
maybe his
brought in
schedule
3
changed.
gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us.
I thought about
Don't need the
trying my
rest.
hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it.
I think I hit this guy.
Wasting time now. No one's stopping here.
Michael Jackson's ghost. Oh, geez. Really? Sorry, Michael Jackson's ghost. I did not realize who was in our company.
Welcome to the nest, boss.
I missed that in the thread back there. The artist formerly known as Goodman. I like that one. Well, I'm glad you're with us. And I guess I'm just going to call you Ranger Goodman because why? I'm not going to call you Michael Jackson's ghost. Good to have you with us, though. Okay, here goes. Let's talk to Mason, and let's see if we can manage through the dialogue options to get ourselves the problem solver. It's a good rifle. Not that I have the perks to actually put any good attachments on it, but
Exactly. Mo's can handle their own shit without bothering me about it. Do you need help finding...
I'm just glad there's not one of those super noisy fights going on in this pit back here. That's
There's
great.
Plenty of collars in the kennels if you can't.
Sometimes I have the loudest stuff going on in the background when I try to have this conversation.
Weak in front of everybody.
I might have soaked his cigarettes in gasoline.
Seen better.
I'll send you my resume and references.
The fuck's a resume? Whatever, don't matter. Name's Mason. The pack's
Sorry,
alpha.
Ranger Goodman.
This here's our side of town.
But it did turn
You
out
might
that
be
the
overboss
NCR didn't look like the bad guys in the new
but I'm the
series. Not that I
boss
want to spoil it for anybody, but they, you know, when I saw some woman who showed up in Vault 33 with a bunch of raiders walking out the door leading the NCR later, I was a little worried about what that said about the NCR, but I don't think it said anything about them really.
The pack? Fitting. You smell like animals.
Ah, never heard that one before. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. But Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
Yeah, this Mason does kind of have an actual personality. And I think it's because he's intended to be the third boss you talk to. He gives you kind of the most to work with.
You don't want to be overboss.
If I thought the other gangs would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. Might have to, if you turn out to be a turd. At least it ain't Mags Black, that freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
Yeah, I kind of like Mason.
Coulter was weak. Why'd you follow him at all?
Been wondering that ourselves. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning.
Yeah, right, Damien?
But that was a year ago.
I like that too. He's kind of like not in front of my guys.
Wanted to
Made
take
sense.
stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Caps, action, something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing for the last year.
I'm listening.
We'll go this
Sure,
route.
this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of caps we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy, not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast, but Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
I also like how Mason gives Gage a little credit.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. Story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done
Yeah,
without
right.
getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off.
The other thing is, when you go
just
into
that.
the Safari
Been the whole
Adventure
point of
Park,
the gauntlet
the
all
pack
along.
is actually nice to Sito and the gorillas in there. Like, they all like each other. And that's, I don't know, for some reason that just kind of recommends the pack to me a bit.
I'm not Coulter, so that better not happen to me.
Yeah, sure, boss. I get it. I do. We're totally willing to give you a chance. We are. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack?
Be a good dog and do what you're told, or you'll be put down.
Oh there, boss.
Here we go.
Not in front of my guys, all right?
Yeah,
I've
right?
got enough to worry about.
It's like a
with
real
that
moment.
dominant struggle inside the pack to deal with. You know what? I think we're not so different, me and you.
There we
I
go.
want you to have this. Consider it a token of our mutual understanding and respect.
It's a good gun. I mean, as far
One
as,
last thing before
you know,
I let
weapons
go.
you can get
There's
in
always
the
work to
more
do
or
around
less
here.
vanilla game,
Living
it's
do in order.
pretty
If
good.
you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Yeah. Yeah, Mason is decent. Nisha has some zingers. I'll give her that. Mags and William, they're easy to understand. You know, like, they seem like crime bosses, not just random psychos. Okay. Yeah, Mason, yeah, hun, Mason gives you a gun. If you get through the right, you know, the right dialogue options. That's why I love charisma builds. They're a little bit overpowered. I dig it. So yeah, let's see here. In case people haven't really seen this one. The problem solver, every hit you do adds a little more damage, and then the next hit stacks, and then the next hit stacks, as long as you don't miss any shots. So if you're just drilling into somebody over and over, like if it's somebody you can't miss, you know, like a super mutant behemoth, or just, you know, a target that you can keep hitting in full auto mode, this thing just, you watch their health just like zoop. It's pretty good. Plus, it's a handmade weapon, which is... These are kind of, most people agree, some of the best vanilla weapons out there. And you need a ton of perks to work on them on a workbench, but... Yeah. And I have none of those perks, probably. You know, rifleman perks, commando perks. Yeah. But hey.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day.
All right, so let's go in the market and let's get ourselves the open season quest, right? Let's do that. Oh, sorry about the ads. I mean, I put ads in there because I try to monetize, and then half the time I get some copyright strike against me anyway. Stupid. I'll stop griping.
Hey, boss.
Oh, these poor people.
It was great to see Coulter go down. Scared the hell out of me. Gave me
Oh,
nightmares.
this gal.
What was he like?
In a word, violent. The other raiders might also tell you that he got a little too comfortable in the position. In any case, he wasn't someone whose bad side
Notice
I
the
ever
collars
wanted to be.
are now like dog
Just like
collars.
I
I
don't
think
ever
that's
want
from
to be
a Raider
remorse.
clothing mod I have installed.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
Let's see.
I don't really know what to expect.
I'm going to be
that
non-committal
makes
here,
sense, boss.
since I'm planning on
You
wiping
haven't
these
been
guys
here
out.
for very long, after all. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to
Dom?
me. Or were you here to pick
Thanks.
something up?
98 views? Yeah, making the big bucks. I always am. You know it. I don't need to buy anything from her right now. I mean, this is a good place to get ammo, of course, but
Boring as hell since
let's
Nisha
talk
made
to
us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice.
Mackenzie. Okay, so this is a Raider clothing pack thing.
Congratulations.
But because I have CBE going, it messes with everybody's meshes, puts these weird, I don't know, color spots all over everybody's legs because she's wearing, I mean, actually I don't even know what she's wearing. I think this is called the pervert outfit in the Raider clothing pack I have. I think the pervert outfit is basically the top of road leathers and the bottom of some kind of like leather thong or something, but
I'm still trying to figure out if I even want this gig.
That's understandable, but whether you want it or not, the job is yours. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off.
Oh.
That and well,
the Institute
I'd be lying
resets
if I
dance
said we weren't all
in
wondering how you plan
Subversion?
to run the place.
I did not
I
know
mean,
that.
This is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual.
Or
you
come on,
could,
Mackenzie, spit it out. This
well,
is, I gotta admire
no.
her. She's got some balls for saying this to me on day one when I might be the new overboss who's all about it, right?
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's
Well, I'm doing
throats.
open season.
Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, or you could do the right thing.
I see Damien about needing both of those mods, Dance Dilemma and
Said
Subversion.
done, you're still running this place
I don't
from
have
your
Dance
fancy
Dilemma.
house on the
I don't know. I just didn't go there.
Except
Plus,
now,
the vanilla
you won't have to
version
sleep with
of
a gun under
Dance's
your pillow.
character arc is pretty good. I'm kind of willing to piss off the Brotherhood even after a long Brotherhood playthrough just to keep Dance around. All right.
I'd have to kill all of them?
No, of course not. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs.
Maybe you're right, Hajro.
That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post.
Fallout Boy,
probably
your question
stop
about when we're going to do open season, probably not on this stream.
Anyway,
I build this stream
I'm
from
the
11 to
closest
1.
thing
I'm
to
going
a
to try to
doctor
stick
around
to it.
here.
Gives us about another
Treat
half hour.
everyone, raider,
And
traitor, or
we
traveler
probably
alike.
could run
Got
through
some
here in a
medical
half
supplies,
hour and
too.
just destroy all
Good
these
for
raiders, but I'm not in a hurry to do that first. I could assemble Minutemen, I guess. I don't think I've even taken the castle with them yet, though. Like, I barely started any Minuteman quests, but
Not now.
All right.
no, I think we're gonna do this old school. We're gonna rely on the railroad and the FCOM mod for backup. I think we're gonna be fine.
Supplies of all kinds for your journeys across the Commonwealth.
I feel kind of bad for these traders.
Let's see. Yeah, I feel bad for these traders too, dude.
Raiders keep talking
This
about
gal
blood
has that
mines.
crazy melee
As long
weapon
as you
that's
keep your
pretty good.
eyes on the merchandise, not for me, I'm happy to do business.
Okay, Caitlin. Do I seem like a creeper?
What have you got? It changes every day, to be honest. But I try to keep a good mix of weapons, supplies, and trinkets. It's a decent bet I've got something you want.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Okay, well, hun, for me, it's 12:35 in the afternoon. For a lot of you guys, it's a whole different time. I realize that. But either way, we've got 30 minutes-ish left, right? Okay, let's find... Here it is, the Throat Slicer. This is a pretty decent weapon. I think we'll pick it up just to have it. Does she have any... Nah, she doesn't really carry any other legendary stuff. Ammo-wise, what we don't have a lot of is this. So I'll buy some, and then let's sell this girl some things since she's cap rich. Where did Nick go? He's carrying all my stuff. See, now the Raider clothing pack works fine on guys. This is, I think, a Raider pet outfit, but on women, because of CBE, it messes up, some of the other meshes. Chip. I'm not going to talk to Chip right now. I'm going to talk to Valentine. Where'd you go, Nick?
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
Oh, there he is. I see him now.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Let's get our stuff back. I'm a global phenomenon. It's true. For real. I kind of like that piece of armor. I'm going to hang on to that one. But I don't usually wear metal armor. It's not a terrible leg either, but I think I'll sell it. Alright. Boy, Redeye is just spilling all the secrets. Hear him on the radio just telling everybody about this super secret arrangement to kill
I've got a few
Coulter.
minutes to browse.
Apparently it's not a well-kept secret. It's like a public secret. And we'll sell the machete. Oh, alright. Hang on. We'll just get rid of some of this metal stuff. Luck's not bad, but we still don't need it. I don't need a robot thing. I'm not even going to keep this assassin piece. It's nice, but... yeah. Ooh, let's sell some of this. What else do I have that's easy to let go of? Yeah, definitely don't need that. Yeah, I'll sell that. We are carrying a lot of Nuka-Cola. It's time to get mixing with that stuff, right? I don't have lots and lots of extra anything. I'll sell... No. Good enough. There. Seems like a shame to sell all the alcohol we picked up when this is, Nuka World, after all. Oh, the war chest, so that this is where we could come and get everything that the enemies who are automatically despawned in the Minutemen Take Over Nuka World mod. All those automatically despawned enemies to keep your performance up, their gear drops in that chest. You don't have to lose it, so. Okay. And then I suppose it's time to go back to Gage. He'll basically tell me... Where is he? He'll basically just tell me to take over all the parks, right? Thanks, Ranger Goodman. Love you too.
Diamond City is under opposition control.
Yeah, Damien, good to see you. Good to see you hanging out here. I'm glad you're with us too.
We're running synths out of the
This is a good group. It's a good group of people with one thing in common, and it's pretty great.
I need some time to think it over, Gage.
Shit. Okay. Just don't take too long, all right? I'll do my best to hold things together, but don't leave me hanging here. The gangs expect results, and they ain't gonna wait forever. Over, boss.
Right, okay. I'm pretty non-committal about being overboss, aren't I? Okay. Well...
So come on. Are you gonna talk to the gangs?
No, I'm not, Gage. Just back off. Overboss's trunk. Let's drop a few things in there. Dang, Throat Slicer's pretty savage, actually. We'll put the problem solver in here for now. Throat Slicer too. It's not exactly, you know, our aesthetic here. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I did already talk with the gangs. Where did Nick go? There he is. All right, Nick. Not Judge, Nick.
Heads up.
I'm listening.
Let's get some of this stuff he's carrying for us back. Oh, geez, guys, you're making this hard. It's the problem with rolling with so deep with the crew, right? All right, well, we'll put weapons in the Overboss's trunk, and I guess we'll put apparel in this other one just to help keep it a little bit easier to keep them straight. All right. Nope. Didn't need to take that picture. Jeez. All right. Yeah, let's put some explosives in here. Yeah, good enough. All right. Gage, don't use binoculars. No, Ranger Goodman. My partner, she does not watch the streams.
Talk to the gangs. Get them on
if
your
you were
side.
talking to me. Nope, I don't. I'm not all about this right now. I kind of feel better not telling him I'll do it, but I guess... What's the better play? Say, sure, let's do it, and then take over the parks? I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to all the trouble, you know? Let's go to the Galactic Zone. Oh, Dom, that's awesome. Yeah, he's got some flair. Is there any way for us to spare Gage? Because I'm pretty sure he ends up dying. Like, I've done the thing where I leave him up here in the restaurant, and then I go to do open season where, you know, everybody else is getting slaughtered, and I always hope I'm gonna find him up here just doing his thing, chilling out, but he comes down. Like, he comes down and joins the fight because this is all part of the same world space, I guess. So he doesn't... I don't know how to spare him from the slaughter. I guess what I could do is... I guess you could recruit him as a companion, park him at some settlement, come back to Nuka World, kill all the raiders, and then he'd still be at a settlement, right? Oh, dang, yeah, Dom. Please do thank her for me. That, you know, that was a big moment for me, so tell her thanks, please. And I'm thinking, my thought is that what we do now, with the time we've got left, is we go to the Galactic Zone and we kill ourselves a courser, since that's part of the Railroad's reason for sending me here. He's in the Interstellar Theater. That's an easy one to reach.
You're never followed in. It's all our asses if you are.
This is not the worst world building either. This bit, where the scavengers and the traders who escaped Nuka World were gonna try to, like, hold up here in the Galactic Zone. They were gonna try to reprogram the robots to help defend them from the raiders. I mean, that's all pretty good, and it's pretty tragic that it didn't work, since it almost could have worked. You read the notes and it's like, if they'd just given themselves a few more hours or something, just done it a little different, a little better, like, they might have even pulled it off. But as it is, they didn't quite. It's a pretty sad story. All them laying around dead. Well, that's awesome, Dom. I'm really glad she knows that I'm, you know, thankful. All right. You know, loot.
Still here?
Oh, these robots are in trouble. I'm telling you, these summer shorts, oh, that's hilarious. I might have to put those on somebody just for fun.
Stop by for a photo opportunity.
Why, you know, these Nuka World robots aren't dropping any cool robot modules, which is too bad. I thought maybe they would. Okay. Hello? Only took a couple shots, that's nice. I guess at this point I might as well use a crit,
Tonight's
right?
showing at the Starlight Interstellar Theater will be Night of the Fishman's Revenge. Not recommended for children under 5.
What? Oh wow, this dude with the Nuka rockets and stuff. Oh, they stole my kill. I guess that's good, right? I guess I want them to. Dang, they almost took me out there. Shoot. go Mirelurk, Queen, Stag, sure.
What the?
Well, you got it all figured out, man.
Let's do this.
Oh, okay. Damien,
While
thanks for
touring
looking
the
up what
gorilla
happens
house,
with
please
Gage,
refrain from
by the
making
way.
rude gestures to any of our primate specimens. Thank you.
We can win. Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my movement detected.
Well, where are these shots coming from? Oh wow, they're going crazy all on their own there. I guess I better go catch up. Are you guys done with the slaughter?
Due to unforeseen circumstances, the daily duel of Nuka Night and the Nuka Dark Night has been postponed until further notice.
Well,
We'll be
in Sierra Ranger Goodman, I did already answer your question. My partner does not watch these streams. Although, I can't imagine anything you guys say would bother her. Even the I love yous from you, Ranger Goodman. Ooh, yeah, caps. Man, I'm greedy sometimes in here. You know what I mean? They did make sure that there's a lot of stuff to grab. Oh yeah, investigating the mainframe.
Please clear the area until order has been restored.
Oh, Kendall. I just want the star core, dude. There. Alright, let's start this star core thing here in the middle. We'll start it here.
Fugitive is attempting to evade capture.
Okay.
Beginning pursuit.
But I didn't actually come here to go grab star cores. We came here to take out a courser, right? Which of these robots is talking at me, though? That's awesome. I don't mind GP Live being family time. I try not to be, like, terrible. try not to be. Uh-oh. Jeez. Gotta with these guys. Sheesh. I didn't actually make it through the door, did I? You know what? I just realized this is what explosives are for. Let's just...
Come back here.
Man, I'm so sidetracked right now. What's this? A gas bomb? Huh. Seems kind of cool. I've never seen one of those before. Must be a Wasteland Imports thing. Well, you know, since we're here. Right? Well, Ranger Goodman, it's because she's not a gamer. That would be why. Ooh. Hello. There we go. Figured this had to be a one-shottable thing. Oop, hi. Whoa.
You playing hide and seek?
What's all the what was the radiation disk about? Must be the exploding robot. Okay, it is fun to fight robots. / distracting to fight robots. I'm getting my butt handed to me by this turret though, aren't I? Decent accuracy with this gun. Hey, Lilo and Stitch is cool in my book. Not that you needed me to say that, but...
Bingo.
I said we were going to take out a Courser, didn't I? Some of the commentary by the Mr. Handy Nuka bot guys is hilarious. Hilarious. They just sound so over it, you know? I love that. Which place is this one? Baltic Among the Stars. So that's not the one I'm looking for. See what I'm talking about? The commentary is great. Right. Oh, geez. Hun, I'm glad you're all right. That guy was hard to take out. Those Nuka rocket launcher attachments for the robots are pretty devastating too. Not very accurate, but super powerful. A Sentry Bot model, alright. Okay. It's a Star Core in here, isn't there? No? Must be a different one I'm thinking of. Alright, Vault-Tec Among the Stars, let's go. This park is awesome. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Starlight. Yeah, that's what I mean. Starlight Interstellar Theater.
11:55 p.m. Thank you.
Oh, right, it's the battle zone that's down here on this level. Shoot. How do I find the theater? Starting to feel a little lost now. Oh, okay, I was just there. Of course I was. Well, that's fine, I guess. Anything Tesla? Yeah, you got a point. I have put kind of the Tesla style attachment on this pistol. Let's see how this goes, huh? Oh. Oh man, Damien, that sounds bad. I think I hear the robots and the Institute forces fighting each other here. It always seemed kind of stupid to me that they would even give you a mission to, like, hunt the Institute forces in the DLCs. I'm sure there are mods to stop that from happening. Mods that probably will break sometime soon, right? We got space auto laser. I guess we'll let the Institute and the robots have a fight, right? Oh, hi, Institute Courser. I get that we're kind of on the same side, as far as you know, but apparently I've got orders from the railroad. Oops. Do I have a crit? I'll try to make this fast. No, I don't. Well, sorry, buddy. Man, those guys are resilient. They can take a hit.
I'm gonna be sick.
Like how the railroad just... The synths spawned in and the railroad just took them straight out. Yeah. Fun times. Do we have any more Institute left over here? I mean, we might as well grab it.
Yes.
Nuka Void's a pretty good mix. Boy, the synths were cleaning up. Wow, this guy went out partying, didn't he? Uh-huh. Yeah, I think he saw the end coming. That's what I think. Wow. Okay, okay, guys, you gotta let us out of here. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay. Oof. I only kind of remember how to get the Star Cores upstairs. There's an elevator or something we gotta take. We might as well do it while we're here. You know?
Going down. Main floor. Main floor. Going down. Projection booth.
Yeah, they should have unlocked them all. By the way, that's an old post, I know, Inquisitor. But
Protectron on duty.
Dang. Dang, buddy. This is one of my harder hitting weapons, and it is not doing much. I have a dual action receiver mod that makes its fire rate a little better, though. I mean, this is probably the better gun for these kinds of fights. Close quarters, robot enemies. I'll take a gold watch. Sorry, gotta turn the movie off, everybody. Had to be done. What I don't remember is that the last Star Core in here? I don't know. I don't remember. think there are any more here. I haven't seen a suppressor for the Western revolver, but I would use one in this playthrough if I had it. Alright. Jump it down. Boom. Needed that anyway. There aren't any more star cores here, right? I know how to check. I just remembered how to check. Let's see. Investigate the mainframe. I thought I did. I guess I didn't read the terminal, so now I probably don't have the quest yet officially. We'll see you later, hun. Glad to have you on. Okay. Okay, Damien. It probably shouldn't surprise me that somebody made that mod, but thanks for finding it. I don't have any of the, you know, the finder perks, the luck perks. I'd probably have a better shot at getting the robot attachments I want if I did have those, right? Well, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's see something. I have a ton of these sodas squirreled away back at, you know, other bases, but Void's pretty good, right? Oh man, a lot of rads though. Shoot. Rum and Nuka. You can never find rum. A lot of rads. Okay, Nuka free is rad free. That's nice. Dang. Nuka Cola. Looks a little like somebody did some kind of balance. I must have downloaded something that revamped the Nuka mixes, because I remember Nuka Cola being a little more powerful than that, but wow, so it's really just Nuka free that's rad free and heavy for how much it gives you. But we do shed weight when we make mixes, right? So sure. Those aren't as good as I remembered. I remember the Nuka Cola, like N-E-W, given like 200 HP. I must have... Maybe that was from a mod, I don't know. Let's go get this star core. Okay. I've read the terminals. I feel like I don't need to rehash the lore, but if anybody is desperate to see what's in these terminals, we can take a sec. It's mostly just about how greedy and terrible the parks were to their employees and how much they disregarded the safety of their guests. That's what most of the terminal entries are about, as I recall. Not a huge surprise, right? Hey, fellas. What? Oh. Dang. That's a lot of rads from these exploding robots. Mm-hmm.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Yeah, Nuka Grape's good. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. Just checking. Okay. We're gonna plug in a couple more star cores, and then I think we are gonna make a plan for the next stream. Yeah, I agree, Hajro. It would be good for at least some other NPCs to have more connection to this DLC. Okay. Guess we'll just work our way from the middle out to the edges, huh? Yeah, it would be cool. Who else could do it? They could have given somebody like Kate maybe some connection to this, you know, since she hung out with raiders so much. She might, maybe if she were here with us, she would know some of these people or something, you know, or she would have heard of this place at least. View the network. Okay, what do we got here? Wow, so I did miss one in the theater. There's one still in there. Dang it. Nuka Galaxy has a bunch. Yes, Vault-Tec Among the Stars has a bunch. The Battle Zone has a bunch. Mm-hmm. Okay, right. There's a lot to do if we want all these. And, you know, we're doing the DLC, so of course we want all these. But I think we should talk a little bit about what we want for the next stream. So on Wednesday I will be back. I've been trying to cut back the stream so I can do more videos. And I have some stuff I, you know, want to publish soon. So on Wednesday, when we're back, I think we just keep forging ahead with this DLC, but we could do open season in the next stream. We could rustle up a bunch of these railroad backup troops, and we could do open season, and really put the screws to the raiders, right? If we want to hold off on that and just run around grabbing, you know, star cores and bespoke power armors and things like that in this DLC, that's okay too. The sooner we can get to the power plant thing, though, the sooner we can occupy Nuka World with railroad agents. I do have a mod that'll just fill up all the parks with railroad agents if that's what we want to do. We also have the Institute on our side in this playthrough, so we can choose them. It's really our call. So, okay. Well, we'll see you, Ranger Goodman. Okay, right. All right, Dom. I hear you. We can take our time getting to open season. That does feel like the culmination of the DLC in some ways. So I think maybe we can fruit around in taking over the different parks, you know, getting the goodies and taking in the sights before we do the open season full slaughter, right? Oh, yeah, and Damien, I have a video on the Western playthroughs. And Far West Minutemen was pretty good in there, but I can totally see bringing the NCR into the westernized version of Fallout 4. It would fit really well. Okay, guys, well, yeah, I guess it's about that time. I got to call it for this stream. It's been fun to be back. Thank you all so much for being here. Means a ton to me. I do want to get into our server, our Discord server. So if somebody can send me like the right link for that, I will keep giving it a go, or I'll just make a new account, whatever. I don't know. I got to get in there one way or another, right? I guess if all else failed, I could start a Discord server for us myself, but I hate to pull people out of one they've already been enjoying, so. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you Wednesday for same time, and we'll jump back in where we left off here. It'll be a lot of fun. All right? Thanks, everybody, for being here. Time for me to jump off. Zap Gun. I will check out Zap Gun. Thank you for the reminder, Hajro. See you Wednesday, everybody. It'll be fun. The Notorious DOM. I'm actually going to have to write that down. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.